I was drinking a lot, like so hungover, it was just a mess. Welcome to part 3. This is a continuance of my alcohol problem and my ex. Oh, also, I said that we didn't live together. I had my own apartment. Right when I get pregnant, my mom, she's a widow. She moves out to the country with a guy that she didn't end up working out with. My mom has a house with an in-law suite, so it's basically a big house in the country, and the basement is its own entrance, apartment, 1 bedroom, own kitchen, set up, and it was empty. So she was like, why don't you move? Oh my God, you're pregnant. Remember, I'm an only child, so this is our first grandbaby. Move in, save some money. So I was like, okay. Because also in the back of my head, I'm like, not very confident with my partner. I was a mess. I made the horrible choices. Anyways, so I was like, maybe some backup and some help would be nice. So we move in. We get settled like a couple months before I give birth. We and him move into my mom's in the apartment basement to save money. The plan is like a year. Well, then the shutdown happens, and my baby is 2 months old, and the world is ending in my eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh. And here's another red flag. So I know I said I wasn't going to say any specific scenarios, but there's a couple instances where I do have to tell like a detail in order to explain this behavior is not okay for people listening to this. So during the pandemic, my baby's like 2 months old. Me and the partner, my ex, are fighting, and like I said, we're living in my mom's basement, so she can hear, yelling. He can hear. She's listening to him cuss me out. So she opens the door because there's a door going down to the basement. We have our own entrance, and then there's a door going to her section. She's the next 2 levels, and she's like, "Hey, you guys okay?" And he yells up at my mother and cusses her out. Like, yeah. So she's like, "Leave! What the hell?" And this is nighttime. He's wasted. Mr. Big Bad Cool Man. And what happens? He walks down the road and then gets hit by a car. Literally, long story short, he does not walk for the next year. He broke his leg in like 5 different places. He has a scar down his face. He has just broken wrist, back. Just a mess. He moves in with his brother, which didn't work out because he's a lot of work. And my mom ended up forgiving him for doing that. Bless her heart. She's the most amazing person ever. Come back. You can come back. We had a newborn baby together. I think she's a very nice, forgiving person. So I think we all just tried to make it work. He comes back, and then basically it's put on me for the next year. It is the pandemic. It is the shutdown. I am now a new mom taking care of a 2-month-old baby and a grown-ass man. And I wouldn't be so pissed off about it, talking about it now, if he actually was nice and a good person to me and sweet. Because I thought of it back then as, okay, for better or for worse. Like, you're in a really bad spot right now. I got you. I'll pick up the slack. Like, it's going to be hard for me, but I got it. But then when he got better, he treated me like shit all over again. So now I'm like, that's when the drinking started happening a lot. I was stressed out. It was all on me. Baby's crying, me. Bath time, me. Feeding, me. And then also I gotta feed him. I gotta help him because he can't walk to the shower. He can't do this. He can't do that. He can't even walk. And it's the shutdown. So since I'm not driving all day, my start time with drinking used to be, at the end of the night. But now the time started slowly creeping up. It's like, okay, 3 o'clock. Okay, let me make a drink. Started being 1 o'clock. Started being 12 o'clock. We were fighting all the time. I knew it was not healthy. I was just like, this is not it. But I thought I was going to be able to fit all the alcohol and the narc into. Now I'll probably have to do another. Tomorrow I have to still talk about this. Tomorrow we'll be finished. We were fighting all the time. I get it if you're like in pain, and I even get the fact that I had to do everything because literally he could not walk. I get it. At least be fucking nice to me. At least be nice to me, right? No. Why bite the hand that feeds you? Literally. Then he gets better. He starts to go back to work. I end up having to drive him to work because he lost his license. So basically, I just got sick of doing everything. And he's being mean to me in the process, calling me names all the time. That's where I got my low confidence level. And yeah, I would say things back, but it's because of the person I became with him. And I hated that. And because anyone that knows me, I'm like happy and laughing and happy-go-lucky. And with him, I was miserable and got really depressed. I did not like that. Also, another red flag, if your guy is holding things above your head. I can't wait to get my license so I can leave. And I can't, or you better go do this, or you can't go use the car, like that kind of stuff. Red flag. First of all, he ain't going nowhere. Next time, if anyone ever says that to me, I'm like, bye. Leave. I bet they'll look at you like a deer in headlights, like, oh, wasn't expecting that. Here's the thing about people usually just do what they're gonna do. The people that say they're about to do something, they usually don't do it, right? Oh, I'm about to do this, or I'm about to do that. Just do it. All right, because you're not gonna do it. That's why you're saying that you're gonna do it. I gotcha. That's all I can fit in this video, so I have to finish this tomorrow when I end up in the hospital for my drinking. Yep, hospital. I literally, where is it? I literally have my hospital band still. I saved it because I never went to like AA or anything. And usually you have like a sober coin or like a whatever they call it. This is my AA certificate. This is the last day that I drink. January 2nd, 2023. So this story will be tomorrow. So I will see you then. I'm not even doing my makeup yet, so I gotta go do that. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.